My journey begins at North America's most northern drivable point. The plan is to ride through Canada and America before crossing over to Europe. From there, I'll make my way across Asia and down to Australia. New Zealand's southernmost drivable point will mark the end of my journey. I'm calling it the Big Spiral, and this is Act 3 across North America. Didn't like that. What's going on with the clutch? I'm gonna fill up the bike and I'm gonna try to drive slowly to Fairbanks and see if I can make it on this clutch. There's only under full power that the clutch was slipping. That's why I think maybe I can make it to Fairbanks if I really baby it. If I'm really gentle, I might be able to make it. Alright, so I've just finished riding the Dalton Highway and my clutch started to go out on the way back. I made it to Fairbanks and I just got my clutch parts in the mail, so I need to find a place to install them myself in a parking lot somewhere. We'll see what happens. So yeah, I had problems with my fork seals as well, and I got those fixed by a local shop because the parts are relatively common. Yeah, so the parts are relatively common, but there's a special tool required to put the seal into the fork, so I felt like I had to take it to the shop. The thing is, it cost $700, which is about $1,000 Canadian. It's like Alaska prices up here. Labor is $150 an hour up here, and it's just, I don't want to do that again with a clutch. Like, it's just too much money. So I'm gonna install it myself. There's no special tools required. And basically all I need is a breaker bar and a 22 mil socket, and I should have the rest of the tools myself. Now the trick is I need to find a place to do it. I don't have my own garage here. I don't have my own garage at all anywhere. So I'm gonna go to the AutoZone and ask them, hey, can I do some work in your parking lot? It'll only take an hour or two, and we'll see what they say. And really, like, this is something I need to be able to do myself. Like this is a, you know, the bike has 8,000. Oh, the bike has 8,000 K on it, and the clutch is gone already. It's probably a little bit my fault because I've been pushing the bike to go up like really steep, gnarly stuff. The only thing I'm worried about is there's a big bolt in there, a 22 millimeter bolt that is quite high torque, and I'm just worried I won't be able to break it free, but we'll see. Alright, there's the AutoZone. A little bit windy today, which is not a great thing because I'll have my engine open and I don't want stuff blowing in there, but kind of just need to do this. So all right, let's go inside and see what they say.
Who's next? Hi, sir.
Hey,
What do we got today?
So maybe a weird question. I'm just passing through town and I need to do a bit of work on my motorcycle.
Okay.
Do you allow people to work on their vehicles in the parking lot?
I mean, you're totally fine. If you're not too bad of the way, we don't mind. We always just say make sure you keep the area clean.
Oh, sweet. That's really nice of them. Okay, so I need a 22 mil socket. Oh, they're all gone. Oh, here's one. This is expensive one though. Oh, I'm just gonna get the expensive one. There's a breaker bar. $17, $18. This is a lot cheaper than paying someone.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right, well that's very nice of them, and gonna make my life a lot easier, assuming this goes well. All right, just go around to the back of the building here, by the dumpster, they say, and it should be good. I wonder if they have any cardboard. I have my box, but it would be nice to have a little extra cardboard. Okay, so for this job it's going to be a little weird because I actually have to put the bike on its side, and Just feels wrong to put a motorcycle on its side, but get myself a bit of cardboard. Alright, so this is the part that I'm not going to like too much, but I'm going to put 6th gear if I can for when I break the bolt loose. But I'm going to put the bike on its side, and the tank is quite empty right now, so it shouldn't leak. This feels so wrong. Oh. So the one thing I worry about a little bit is there's a gasket here, and I want to reuse. Yeah, I'm going to reuse the original gasket, so I need to be careful when I'm taking this cover off. So the gasket's basically the seal between this cover and the piece of metal behind it. Okay, it came off pretty easy. Okay. Alright, there's the gasket. Keep that over there. Alright, so now this is the part I'm worrying about, because this is on here with 114 foot-pounds. And so my plan is to hold down the brake while I yank on this. Yeah, see, the rear wheel already wants to move. Need a bigger breaker bar. Okay. It's really on there. Alright, when in doubt, buy a bigger wrench. It's starting to rain. Come on. Come on. This is not going so well. Why did it fall over? Oh. Alright, so I'm going to try something that may or may not work. Let me explain. So basically the problem is when I try to loosen this bolt, the whole clutch is spinning, probably because it's somewhat worn. So what I might try to do is just replace these springs with the new ones I bought, and the new ones are hopefully stiffer and will hold the clutch tighter in there. I don't know if that's going to work or not, but I'm going to try at least. Okay, let's see if my idea worked. I have a feeling it didn't, but so actually I think when I'm doing that, the bike is actually rolling forward. So I think if I just put the bike against the fence and just prevent it from rolling forward, I might be able to break it. Let's see. Maybe the building is a better idea. Well, I don't think it's working, so I'm going to just try with these springs on, and maybe it'll solve my problem, at least temporarily. I'll try one more time. I think it was maybe not in 6th gear, but we'll see. Oh, did it break free? Oh, it broke free. Oh my God. Finally. Oh, that was a gong show. Holy crap. Okay. Oh, I'm quite happy about that. That was definitely a mission though, but basically point the bike into a wall, put it in 6th gear, hold the brake, and it'll come loose. Okay, just want to compare these clutch plates. I don't know, they're definitely worn, but they're not as bad as I would have thought. Maybe that's why I wasn't totally slipping, but oh, that's a bunch of gunk in there. It's not a good thing. Oh yeah. That's quite bad. Okay. Alright, so now I have to kind of reassemble the clutch pack, and this could be a bit tricky because it's all about alignment. But, well, I got this far, so I gotta try. So this one is a friction plate, and then the other one is just a metal plate. Like that. And you want to kind of align these. Alright, so now that I've got my clutch plate kind of assembled, I can start to put it back in the bike, but this bit is actually a little bit tricky apparently, so we'll see how it goes. Oh, that wasn't so bad. Alright, that was easier than expected. Now I just gotta put the springs in and tighten the whole thing down. Alright, so now that I've got it all kind of back together, I need to stand up the bike and then torque down that main bolt. Now some of you are gonna like this, and I'm not even that happy about it either, but I don't want to buy a torque wrench just for this job. There's a perfect concrete block over there that I'm going to use to hold the bike in place. Alright, I got it torqued down to my best estimate. Now it's just time to reassemble, and hopefully it all works. Alright, I put it all back together. Let's just stand it up and see if the clutch works, actuates, and then if that's all good, then I'll try to take it for a ride and see what happens. Okay, and then I'm going to roll the bike, put the bike in gear, and then I'm going to roll it back so now it doesn't move. The clutch is working, and then I'll pull the clutch in. Oh, and it rolls. Okay, good. Okay, so I'll just back it up a little bit and clean up, and we'll go for a little test ride. Alright, it's the moment of truth. I cleaned everything up, and let's see if the clutch works. And it's going to be really gentle at first because the oil needs to get to the clutch. Alright, neutral, first gear. Oh yes, it's working. Oh my god, it's working. Okay, I'm just going to be really gentle. Okay, second gear. Oh yes, it's working. I'm so happy. Oh my god. Oh, I can't believe I did that in the parking lot. I should have tried my fork seals too. I need a special tool for that, but oh yeah, it's working. I'm not going to do any hard pulls right now. I really just need to get the oil in those plates, because it's right now it's a dry clutch and it's supposed to be a wet clutch, and basically that means the clutch is bathed in oil. All right, well, I'm really happy that AutoZone let me do that in their lot, because yeah, otherwise, like, it's really handy to be able to do it in like in a lot of a parts store, because if you need anything, you just go inside and you basically have everything you need there. Well, mostly everything. So yeah, really handy. So I can't carry these tools with me, they're just way too big. So I'm gonna see if the employees would like to have them.
I mean, it would be great to work on my car.
Because yeah, I can't carry these, like, these breaker bars are way too big for me to carry.
I am more than glad they took these off, because I actually need some. Yeah. Is that everything then?
Well, there should be a socket here too. Oh, there's the socket. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm more than gladly to take these off your hands for sure. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
No messes back there I should be worried about or anything?
No, it's all cleaned up.
All cleaned up?
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
You have a wonderful day.
Yeah, you too. Thanks. All right. Well, he just came out as soon as he saw me, and he's like, "Hey, is everything okay?" And I'm like, "Yep." And I'm like, "You want some tools?" And he's like, "Yes, I need some breaker bars." So yeah. Yeah, because those things were just, you know, I have to travel as light as I can, and just having a big breaker bar is just not gonna work. But yeah, I'm glad they're going to a good place, because I wouldn't want to just, you know, tools are meant to be used for 10, 20, 30, 40 years, you know, and it would be a real shame if they just got used once and then tossed. So yeah. All right, well, I think I'm gonna end this video here. The bike seems to be working well. I'm not gonna do a full acceleration yet, because, well, I just want to make sure the clutch plates are actually oiled up before I push them really hard. But yeah, I was seriously considering, like, I'm gonna give up, because I really had to torque that nut so hard, and it just wasn't coming loose, because the bike was kind of propelling itself forward even as I was holding the brake. And then I realized, well, if I just point it into a wall, well, then it has nowhere to go, and the bolt should come loose. So I think that's what did it. That was definitely the thing I was worried about, getting that loose while I was, you know, just a guy in the parking lot. But yeah, in the end, I did manage to get it loose, and I think I got it pretty tight on after as well, so it should stay on there pretty good. But anyways, thank you for watching this video. If you'd like to subscribe, there is a button down below. I'd really appreciate it if you did, if this kind of content interests you. I hope to see you in the next video. Now that I'm not stuck in Fairbanks, well, I'm gonna keep moving on, and I'm gonna head out to the next adventure. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.